Good afternoon. I'm Stephanie Wilson from Seattle University School of Law, from the library, and I'm here to tell you about an exciting innovation that we are doing at our law school. We are taking reference librarians and embedding them in clinical courses to teach advanced legal research across the entire clinic course. With embedding, a librarian joins an actual clinic and becomes part of the teaching team. We use the client cases as problems to teach research, and we get to see how the students are learning and tailor our instruction appropriately. Before getting into embedding, I want to do a little background. So what do we mean when we say legal research? Librarians have been thinking about this a lot, and we need more than just clicking on Westlaw. We mean actually solving problems, doing the analysis, really evaluating your results. And what we found is that students need this skill when they graduate because they are not getting legal research instruction in their workplace. And many lawyers, new lawyers, are doing research in their new jobs. When you think of it this way, legal research is an essential lawyering skill that they need to have when they graduate. In our work with advanced students and with recent graduates, we see them struggle with doing advanced legal research. And our observations are confirmed by the 2015 study by LexisNexis. Now, it's interesting because we know that they get the basics in the first year, but the problem that we're seeing is that they're not able to connect that instruction to later, more complex problems. There's a big struggle there. So why is that so? Well, there's a couple of reasons we think. One is that our law students come to school thinking that they're research experts because they can use their iPhone and they can find friends, find a restaurant, use social media. The other thing that is tricky for us is that the research platforms we use look like shopping sites, right? They are easy to use, so students don't have to engage in problem analysis before they begin to do their research. They can put in some terms and get something that looks kind of right. So we've looked at this and decided to focus our instruction in the upper division to try to bridge that gap. And it's been really fun for us because students in the upper division are highly motivated. They're doing real work, and they realize that the sloppy searching that they are doing is not getting the results that they need for what they are doing in jobs, internships, and externships. We looked at clinics, though, and students in the clinics are reluctant to talk to librarians. They are very concerned about client confidentiality. And we know that the clinics really have difficult legal research. So we decided to do embedding as a way to meet that need. This slide is the basic steps to embed a librarian in a clinic course. You select the clinics, the librarian formally joins the clinic course, and then you get busy and go to work. So step one is selecting the clinic. This is critical. You want to pick the clinics where the advanced legal research skills are going to be needed to do the work of that clinic. Then you select the librarians based on existing working relationships between librarians and faculty. Step two, the librarian formally joins the course, the clinical course. They're conflict checked, so they're within the scope of confidentiality. And the librarian regularly attends and becomes part of the culture of the class. Step three, the librarians roll up their sleeves and get to work, teaching instruction that is integrated to what's happening in that class. We use class discussions, we use a variety of teaching formats, real presentations, as well as one-on-one meetings with students to help them learn. This is an example of the work that I did when I was embedded in our administrative law clinic, which is a clinic that deals with public benefits issues. My work with them helped them to analyze regulations and statutes and do that research, use analogous authority and other upper division skills. We threaded assessment through this program that we did, and part of that assessment was getting student feedback. And students said that yes, having a librarian in the course helped them bridge the gap between what they had learned in the first year and what they had to do in the clinic. The other outcome that was really, really incredible to us is that their analytic skill improved because of the legal research instruction. This comment is from a student whose client had violated a regulation. He thought hope was lost. Then he researched the agency's Enabling Act and realized that he had arguments to use. Benefits seen by librarians: we love doing this work. Using real client cases is terrific content for us to teach legal research. Being part of the course, we get to see how the students are learning and tailor our instruction appropriately. Our clinic faculty think that this is a great idea and really loved what they saw. The students, again, able to bridge the gap between what they learned in the first year and the clinic work. And then a final thing from our clinic director is that she noticed the students sharpening analytic ability because they were working so hard on the research. That analytic ability resulted in better outcomes for the clinic's clients. I would love to talk to you about what we've done. Thank you.